What's up? Oh, these are special.
I know, isn't it?
Okay.
We're gonna just pop them.
Just pop them off to the side.
How are you guys doing?
Go ahead. Yes. How are y'all? Go ahead.
So we're gonna start with the instant challenge.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to pick A or B, number 1 or 2, whichever one you want.
Oh,
Box.
Oh, I've already been up on the stage 3 seconds. Y'all trying to make me choose boxes and stuff?
It's a gift. Don't open it. I'm gonna save it for later.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Anyways, if you guys haven't checked out, basically we're Instant. Instant is the new platform for the new famous, such as Miles, such as maybe you, such as me, hopefully.
Yes.
Yes, let's get it done. And if you guys have any questions, please tweet us at, where's that other?
Oh, this one. Tweet them at this.
Tweet us at instant.me. And we're going to get to
Love
them
the
hopefully at
promo.
the end. Anyways, let's see.
Look, Mama, I'm on TV.
I want to start off by talking about what is the most influential video that has come out of your work, which is Like My Status.
Yes.
Basically, like, how did you come up with the concept?
Well, it was pretty simple for me. I just kept seeing a lot of people in my timeline on my Facebook saying, like my status if you think, I'm cute or that I'm sexy or that I'm pretty, such and such, so forth. And me just being, really bitter. I was like, shut up, basically. Stop saying that. And so I made this silly rant about it. And beforehand, I had Googled to see if anybody else had talked about it. And no one else had talked about it, on YouTube or anything. And I was like, oh, this is my chance to tell everyone to shut the hell up. So I was like, y'all need to stop with that, LMS stuff. I'm so tired of hearing it. And, I just really hammed it up and made it really silly because that's just what I do.
And was the truth what was really making it a hit? I think it was the truth aspect of it all.
I guess so.
And now, okay, I just noticed your hair today. I'm like,
yes.
I think that one of the continuing conversations we always have is, what is your hair going to be next? The colors and everything.
Girl. Well, I brought another unit. It's half brown, half pink. But I actually forgot most of them because I was just kind of packing in a rush. So I opened my suitcase and I was like, I only have 2 hair pieces. This is going to be a little difficult. But, I'm making it work.
We need some hat moments, possibly.
Yeah, I didn't bring no hats. I brought a sweatbands.
I brought you a tiara. I forgot what to bring it.
Oh.
It was an instant tiara.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. What is your favorite color, though, of all the wigs, the colors, the hairs?
All my favorite color of hair?
Ultimate one.
Oh, pastel pink. I've tried to achieve that color for so long, and it never comes out pastel.
It's all about over-dyeing and barely washing.
Yeah, I noticed I kept over-dyeing it, and it just did not work. So, but that is my true color. That is within my soul.
And is there any secret tips on how to make it your vibes, how to make it cool, how to make it you, yourself? The wig?
Oh, the hair?
Yeah.
Well, destroy it. Just completely and utterly just, mess it up. Every time I dye a wig, someone in the comments is like, why did you do that? And I was like, because I can. And so, just make it yours.
We love that you are an anime goddess when it comes to the obsession.
Yes.
I mean, I think your video series with all the anime characters and all that, epic.
Thank you.
But your song, "Sexy Anime Boy."
Yes.
Well, we got to know which one is your actual ultimate, your
Oh,
top
who is
5.
the
Give us your
ultimate-
top 5.
Oh, top 5 sexy anime boys. Ooh, that's a difficult question. There's so many. Probably one of the first anime boys that made me feel some type of way was probably what's his name? Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Yes. I was like, oh, who that? Who he? Inuyasha was another one. I don't know why.
It was the hair.
It was definitely the hair and that mean ass attitude he always had. And who else? there's so many. Like I could sit here and name off like 10 or 5 people. Like it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I think it's important that you have brought into the forefront like these hot thotties of anime. I mean, how have the fans reacted to that?
They're like, why? This is like my new theme song. Why hasn't anyone ever made a song like this before? And I was just like, wow, I didn't know that's how it was going to be received, because I made it as like a little thing for one of my Q&As, so that way someone, like, I always try to like put in like a parody or something in my Q&A to make it like really silly and fun to watch. So I just kind of like threw that sexy anime boy song in the beginning there, and people were like, okay, but wait, Miles, this is actually a bop. Like, are you going to release a full version of this, or? And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do that then. And so that's what I ended up doing.
Can you please like tell us about like how much you indulged in it when you went to Japan and Korea though?
Surprisingly, I actually did not indulge in a lot of the anime like while I was over there. I know you're looking at me like, what? Because like I like most of it was gonna be in Japanese, so I was like, like I wouldn't have been able to read it or otherwise. So I actually did a lot more like walking around and shopping and like partying and stuff like that. Try to figure out.
I wore this outfit for you, the kimono moment.
Oh,
yeah.
I love it. Yes, it's so bright. It's so festive. I love it.
But like, so what are the highlights of the trip? The food. What was like your obsession? What were you dead over?
In Japan?
Yes, and Korea.
Oh God, there's so much stuff, especially in Korea. The alcohol there is so good. It's just so tasty, and it's really just hits you in the head. It's great stuff. Yes, the soju is great stuff. It's great stuff, and as well as going to. We had a lot of like original like Korean barbecue there as well. The meats, the samgyeopsal, the fatty meat. Oh God, it just melts in your mouth. Just like so delicious.
And what about Japan though? What is like the ultimate? Did you get sushi there, or was it?
Oh yeah, of course, we got sushi there. Japan was a little different. The sushi had like a little bit more rice on it, and we also tried the sashimi. And it was just so, like, what's the word? Fresh. Just because they really just cut that fish up and, like, serve it to you on the plate. And I lived 1,000 lives.
I mean, speaking of Korea, though, like, did you get to indulge in the hungover look? I heard that's a thing right now.
The what look?
The hungover look.
What does that look like?
Like girls will like put makeup, like red makeup, to look like they have like Asian glow.
Oh, like under their eyes.
Everywhere.
Oh yeah. I totally did that. Like especially when I was in Japan, like I would just put like pink blush, like really focus it under my eyes. And in this really big store called Shibuya 109, where it's like all the top fashions in Japan, like all the girls, they're called staff, the staff, basically store staff. A lot of them have really popular Instagrams, and a lot of the girls have that look. So, just trying to, try the style, try new things, and turn up in Japan.
Turn up and make it look like you turn up. Either way.
Yes, we did.
I want to get a little bit serious right now, and I just want to talk about cyberbullying, though. And like, I feel like, have you faced a lot of it, and how have you been getting through it, though?
For the most part now, my subscribers, like, and people in my comments are pretty supportive. I feel like it's a pretty close-knit community as for me right now, but when I was first starting out, and especially when I started to gain traction on YouTube and popularity and stuff like that, and Ray William Johnson talked about my video and all that stuff, there was a lot of people like, what is this? Who is that? What is it? Even on Attack of the Show, there was a little gag that they made on the show where Siri was just coming out, I think, and they asked Siri, they're like, Siri, is this a man or a woman? And Siri was just like, yes. And I was like,
that's awesome.
So it was definitely a really surreal moment for me. Attack of the Show was like one of my favorite shows too, so I was like, it was crazy. Yeah.
Do you have any tips to like combat cyberbullying? I think it's a very important thing that we need to actually open this dialogue, you know? Beyond the color and fun.
Yes.
Or to make the color fun.
Yeah. I feel like cyberbullying is so, people try it. For me, it's just like, why spend so much time out of your day to type this ugly comment that I might see, or that I might not see for all that matter, and I feel like it's more of a reflection of like what you're going through in your life and like where your headspace is. So whenever someone types something ugly, mean, or nasty, I'm just like, okay, that's your issue, not mine. So you go deal with that, and I'm gonna be over here making videos and stuff and getting money. So like,
Yes.
yes,
Can you pass me that actually?
yes.
I just want you guys to remind you guys, please follow us and tweet your questions over, and we'll
Yes.
get to it in a moment.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna play with the TMI jar.
Uh-oh.
It should be an uh-oh. Okay, hold on, let's shake it up.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Pick one up.
Okay. Oh, I got two.
Okay.
Take one. Okay. So do I just read it?
Yeah, read it
Okay.
up.
It says, what 3 things would you bring on a deserted island?
Oh, come on, that's
know.
so PG.
What's the other one?
Yeah.
Let me do another one. I was weak. Okay.
I like this one too.
Okay.
No, you go first.
Okay, okay. Have you ever made a fool of yourself in public? What happened? Ooh, that happens so often for me. Like, when don't I make a fool of myself in public? Oh shoot! Ooh, you know what? In Korea, I have a good story. I just reminded myself. So there was like a pole in one of the clubs in Korea, and y'all know, like, once I see a pole, I have to swing on it. It's like the funnest thing ever, you know. So I was swinging around, and I was wearing this hair too. Now this hair does not have any like combs or security in it. So y'all already know where this is going. So I'm swinging around, minding my own business, and then I'm at the top, and I drop it all the way down low, and I throw my head back, and my hairline flies back 5 inches. And I was like, and one of my friends who was right across from me saw it, and she was like, oh, 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 and she started doing this really obnoxious laugh, and she was like, oh, and I'm like, shut up, girl. There's a bunch of like Korean people around us too. So I'm like, they're gonna be so triggered if they see my hairline fly far back 5 inches. They're not gonna be like, well, they're gonna be like, what the hell? So luckily nobody else saw except my friend. But it was definitely like a highlight of the trip. Every time like I talked about it, she would crack up laughing. So that was that was really embarrassing, but it was funny.
How was the reaction? All the fans. Do you have a lot of followers in Korea and Japan?
Surprisingly, I had a lot of followers in Japan. When I went to Harajuku, which is a fashion district in Japan, there were so many people who stopped me and said hello and like knew who I was. I was like, this is so weird. Like, I didn't think that, I would have anybody here who knew who I was, especially we did meetups in both Japan and Korea. So there was like some people who were native to Korea and Japan that came up and showed up and knew who like I was, and that was wild to me. I was like, oh my God, welcome, thanks for watching. It was so
That's
cute.
so awesome.
Yeah, it was so amazing.
International.
Yeah, so I got to see I got to talk with them about like how like Japan and Korea is like living for them, get their perspectives, and do a little bit of cultural exchange. It was really nice.
Let's get to the instant challenge.
Okay.
You picked box 1, right?
I think so. I just picked it up. Okay.
Heavy.
Okay.
It's heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Careful.
What do we do?
Open it. It's a question.
Oh. Okay. There's a question in here, in box number 1, and it says, "What's the most awkward moment you've ever had on a date? Tell us." Well, to be honest with y'all, I've never been on like an actual date before. Like, no one's been like, hey, let's go on a date, and go to the movies. Like, that's never actually happened. So, okay. Yeah, so, I mean.
I think he wants a date.
Huh?
He wanted a date.
Oh, they wanted to date me? Oh my God. Hi. Oh, but most awkward thing that's happened on a date. Let me think. Well, I don't know. I can't think of anything because I've never really been like on a date before. But I don't know. Like, can I open box number 2? Like,
Let's see.
I don't have anything. I genuinely don't have anything. Oh, it's the Okay.
Sorry,
well,
the thing was crawling. Fine, I have one. There's always has to be a situation. Like, what is the most crazy fan moment you've had?
Okay. Oh, it was in Japan. Yeah, I was going to the gay district in Japan. It's called Nichome. That they boast that they have the most gay clubs per capita in the gay district, but like you can't get into any of them unless you speak Japanese or know the owner. So there's like 3 that you can actually get into, and I was like, y'all are fake. But anyway, I was just walking in to like the street, like where all the clubs were, and then all I hear is, "Oh my God, shut up! It's my ass!" And I'm like, who? And I turn around, and it's this guy in this crop top, and he's like freaking out. He's clearly inebriated, like a little tipsy.
It's very
it turns
Japanese.
up, yes. And he was just screaming in the middle of the street. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, what is going on right now?" And he was like, "I can't believe you're in Japan. Like, what are you doing in Japan?" And I was like, I on vacation and stuff. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're here." And he's like, I was like, "Oh my God, girl, calm down. It's okay. We just right here in the middle of the street." Everybody's like looking around, like, what the hell's happening? Oh, but it was so much fun, and I kept seeing him around when I was going to the different clubs, and every time he would like squeal or scream. It was really cute. But yeah, that was probably like the craziest fan experience or like subscriber experience I've had like to date. Like I've never had somebody scream that loud for me. Think I see you. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Oh
That is so funny. Let's do another TMI moment.
Okay. I'm going to get one way from the bottom, so that way, it'll be nice and juicy, hopefully. What is your favorite vegetables? Well, no, I'm kidding. What is your go-to road trip anthem? I don't know if any of y'all know about K-pop. Yes, I see y'all in the front. Okay. But that is one of my like favorite things to listen to when I'm getting up. Specifically, there's a song from Girls' Generation called Green Light, and that really like just gets me started. And it starts out all like really high energy, and it's like mama, no green light, beep beep, na 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 na, beep beep, and I'm like yes, and I'm like taking my shower, and like it really helps me like wake up and like get energized and
We
start
all
my
have
day.
that song.
Yes.
We have to.
Yes.
Wait, okay, so we have one question from Caitlin, XX Caitlin D, and she wants to know, who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber? Oh, now whenever somebody asks me who my favorite anything is, literally anything that was anything will disappear from my head. What's your favorite movie? And I'm just like, there's movies? But my favorite YouTuber, off the top of my head, would probably have to be like a real OG YouTuber. Her name is Natalie Tran. She always gives me life, community channel on YouTube. She lives in Australia.
I love her work. Yeah,
yes,
she's awesome.
and she makes a lot of these really relatable, oddly specific things about life and things that happen in life. And I'm like, how does she like pinpoint that, and like where does she get that idea? So and it's always really inspiring to watch her videos too, because it makes me like want to work harder as a YouTuber as well. They've gone so high up in quality now too. So
I actually think she's here at the convention.
where?
I'm not sure. I was shortlisting her to try to wrangle her over here.
Oh my God.
She's somewhere here, I believe.
She's so elusive. I'm gonna tweet her and be like, "Where you at, Natalie?"
And what's your favorite singer, though?
My favorite singer? Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce is great. She just released her album Lemonade. I don't know. I don't know if it's not on iTunes yet, is it? Is it? I don't know. Last time I remember it was on Tidal, and Beyonce was like, "Y'all gonna have to get Tidal in order to get this album." So I don't know if it's on iTunes yet, but oh, it is. Okay. Go get it on iTunes.
Okay, so K Nasty at Treble Wang wants to know who's your favorite? Who is your K-pop bias from? BTS and GOT7?
Okay, so don't smite me, but I don't really listen to BTS. I know that like a lot of people are shook when I say that, but I haven't really listened to them before. So as far as GOT7, Jackson. Yeah, you already know. Jackson is my bias from GOT7. He's so fine. He is so fine.
Okay, I want to know about collaboration because this is a very
Yes.
YouTube-oriented moment in time for your first collaboration. What was that like?
Oh, like for my first collaboration, what was my first collaboration like? Who did I even first collab with? Like, oh, you know what? It was probably Tyler Oakley. Yeah.
He was here yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, because he had found like that like my status video or whatever and posted it, and then I made that video reacting to it, and then he like just kept in contact with me, and then we ended up meeting, and then I ended up staying with him in San Francisco, and we made a video together. It was crazy. That was the wildest week of my life, y'all. Like, that was so crazy.
Are there any new ones coming up? Collaborations?
Oh, any new
anyone?
collaborations? I was in Korea and I made a video with a guy named Luke Williams, and he is an openly gay Korean man who came out in high school. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about Korea and being like LGBTQ, but it's pretty hard to come out, and a lot of people aren't out in that country. So for him to be out, and especially so young in high school, he's probably like one of the very few people that he knows that's out, probably the only one in his school. So like I really wanted to talk to him about that and what it was like, you know, living as an openly gay man in Korea. So I still need to edit that video, but he just posted the one where I put him in drag. So look up Luke Williams Korea and you'll probably find him and find me putting him in drag. I did like a kimchi inspired makeup look on him, so I tried, girl, but y'all can be the judge of that. Thank you! Woo!
Ben wants to know, what's your favorite food and why?
Oh, my favorite food. It's probably more of like a snack, but I always love me some peanut butter and jelly. Just yas. Like I could eat that every day for. I still haven't gotten sick of it yet. My mom said that when she was pregnant, that she used to eat peanut butter and jelly, and I guess it just stuck because that's like I could eat that every day, all day, any time of the day. Like it doesn't matter. It's a very comforting food for me. Just peanut butter and jelly.
This is a really good one. What is your favorite thing about doing YouTube, and what is the most disliked thing?
My favorite thing about doing YouTube and the most disliked thing. My favorite thing about doing YouTube is being able to create my own content, be the boss of my own content, and say what I want to say, and, you know, do what I want to do. Yeah. So, you know, the you part in the YouTube is very important to me. That's the whole reason why I joined and wanted to sign up and, you know, put my content out there. Now, the most hardest thing about YouTube is trying to keep up with the amount of posts that you need to do, especially when you've started gaining traction and people expect more content from you and they're like, okay, where's that new video? Girl, I haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because I've been on vacation, and everyone's like, Miles, hello, where are you? I'm like, girl, I'm at VidCon. I just came straight from Japan. Give me a break. I'm working on it, God damn it. I've got the content, okay? It's in the drive, and it's coming to you shortly. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff. So that's like the hardest thing. But you know, I take it with the work. You know, I'm willing to work as hard as possible to, you know, get out content, you know, to grow. So for me, it's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's just what comes with the job.
And I have one more question. Is there any secret things you want to debut to us right now?
Any secret things?
Collaborations, projects?
Oh, well, it's not on my channel per se, but my friend, the lovely Ify, or Crystal, we went to Korea to create a documentary about black people living in that country who are thriving or who have jobs out there, and like how they're living and what they think it's like, and you know what it's like being black in Korea, among other things. So if you check out the lovely Ify's channel, she's probably going to post it within the next couple of, I actually don't want to give out a date because we just came back from Japan. So she's working on it, and we've got a lot of footage stockpiled up, and it's going to be really interesting. So you should definitely check it out.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
And I want to remind you guys all to come back at 1 for a secret situation.
More secrets.
Yeah, you won't want to regret it at all.
Y'all stay with these secrets, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching.
There you go. So exciting, right?
That was sort of beautiful.
The power of YouTube.